सिंसियर प्रयास किए जाएंगे।
धर्मेंद्र, शॉर्ट में पूछो, एक एक लाइन में।
सर 2 टूकी पूछेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष जी। अध्यक्ष जी
आप धन्यवाद बताओ, सीधा क्वेश्चन पूछ लो।
आपके माध्यम से माननीय मंत्री जी, ये जो आपकी स्कीम है स्टेशंस को दुरुस्त करने की, संयोग और सौभाग्य से हमारा आजमगढ़ उसमें शामिल है। लेकिन माननीय मंत्री जी, अभी इस सवाल के पूछने से पहले मैंने अधिकारियों से संपर्क किया आजमगढ़ में। आपको आश्चर्य होगा कि जो वहाँ के सुपरिटेंडेंट हैं वो उसकी प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट नहीं बता पा रहे हैं। ये योजना कब तक पूरी होगी अमृत भारत की, वो नहीं बता पा रहे हैं। और सभापति जी, बड़ा कष्ट होता है जब हमारे क्षेत्र के बुजुर्ग,
आप प्रश्न क्या है आपका?
प्रश्न बता रहे हैं माननीय जी।
हाँ।
जब हमारे क्षेत्र के बुजुर्ग हमसे ये अनुरोध करते हैं कि हम अपनी उम्र के कारण, बीमारी के कारण, एकमात्र जो आजमगढ़ में सबसे बड़ी ट्रेन जाती कैफियत, उस कैफियत ट्रेन को प्लेटफॉर्म नंबर 3 पे खड़ा कर दिया जाता है। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, हालत ये है कि वो बुजुर्ग,
संसद के अनुकूल क्वेश्चन नहीं है। चलो,
अरे अध्यक्ष जी एक मिनट सुन लीजिए। अध्यक्ष जी, माननीय मंत्री जी, मेरा स्पष्ट सवाल है, अमृत।
हाँ बताइए, आप वरिष्ठ
अध्यक्ष जी,
नेता हैं, वरिष्ठ नेता।
अमृत भारत योजना के अंतर्गत आने वाला आजमगढ़ हमारा स्टेशन कब तक पूर्ण करेंगे? कैफिया ट्रेन जिसमें दिक्कतें हो रही वो कब पूर्ण करेंगे? हमारे बुजुर्गों को बहुत संकट है अध्यक्ष जी वहाँ। इसलिए कह रहा हूँ अध्यक्ष जी, मुझे शौक नहीं है यहाँ पे कुछ बात इधर उधर की कहने की, लेकिन अपने बुजुर्गों के कष्टों को जब सुनता हूँ और समाधान नहीं होता है।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, माननीय अध्यक्ष जी,
बीच में हाथ खड़ा करके ऐसे जवाब से
बोलोगे तो बोलने का मौका देंगे। बैठ जाओ, सबको मौका दिया जाता है।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, सभी माननीय सांसद महोदय जानते हैं कि स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स काम है। एक जहां पर ट्रैफिक ऑलरेडी चल रहा है, गाड़ियां आ रही है जा रही हैं, उन परिस्थितियों में ट्रैफिक को रोके बिना स्टेशन का रीडेवलपमेंट करना है।
मैं अगर आपको एग्जांपल दूं, कई एग्जांपल्स हैं। जैसे चंडीगढ़ का अगर एग्जांपल लें, मैसिव काम चल रहा है और ट्रैफिक को भी रोकना नहीं है। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, विश्व के कई देश जहां पे स्टेशन का रीडेवलपमेंट हाथ में लिया जाता है, वहां पे ट्रैफिक को 3-4 वर्षों के लिए रोक दिया जाता है। लेकिन हमारे देश में वैसी परिस्थितियां नहीं हो सकती कि 3-4 वर्षों के लिए जब तक स्टेशन का काम चले तो उसमें ट्रैफिक को रोक दें। वैसा संभव नहीं है अपने देश में। अपने यहाँ मैसिव ट्रैफिक है, मैसिव मूवमेंट होता है, तो उन परिस्थितियों के अंदर
उनको ध्यान में रखते हुए, सेफ्टी का ध्यान में रखते हुए स्टेशनों का रीडेवलपमेंट किया जा रहा है। और इसमें एक और ये स्टेशन का इस तरह का काम अपने आज़ादी के बाद में पहली बार इस तरह का काम हाथ में लिया है, तो पुराना कोई अनुभव भी नहीं है इसमें, तो ये नया अनुभव है। इसमें
नए अनुभव में नए तरीके से सेफ्टी के साथ काम किया जा रहा है। और इसमें मैं माननीय सांसद महोदय से रिक्वेस्ट भी करूंगा, आपका कोई भी फीडबैक हो इस काम को सुधार करने में और इम्प्रूव करने में, तो आपके हर सुधार, हर सुझाव, हर इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए फीडबैक
स्वागत योग्य है, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेंगे।
E.B. Done.
Sir, I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for allotting a waiting arena in the Ernakulam Junction railway station. But unfortunately, the railway station redevelopment has been retendered, and there is a lot of time which has been taken to redevelop the station. 3 years back you announced it, but unfortunately it hasn't taken over, sir. Sir, last mile connectivity is very important for passenger amenities. You know, the Kochi Metro Rail, even though it's not financially viable, Metro Rail has over 1 lakh passengers every day traveling on the Kochi Metro Rail. We have the Ernakulam Junction, Ernakulam Town, and the Tripunithura railway station, and multiple railway stations which can get connected to the, through a skywalk, you can connect to the metro station. The government also focuses on the Gati Shakti Yojana, which allows you for the multi-level transportation system. We have the water metro, we have the metro, as well as the railway stations, which can be connected through a skywalk. So would the government of India take an initiative, the railway minister would take an initiative to connect the railway stations? These are all financially a lot of revenue making stations, Ernakulam, in the state itself. So would you take an initiative to do that? Sir, also inclusive.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the point raised by Honorable MP is an integral part of our station redevelopment program. All the modes of transport which are connected to the station are getting integrated in the station design, and that is one of the fundamental core principles of the Amrit Bharat station scheme. I can give multiple examples. Let's take the example of New Delhi station, where the redevelopment work is going on. There, the modes of road transport, the DTC buses, the metro, all these are getting integrated with the railway station. Same is the case in all other stations, Honorable Speaker, sir. And regarding Ernakulam, the master plan, I'll check the master plan and get the specific point that Honorable MP has raised. I'll certainly get back to him.
अभय कुमार सिन्हा.
धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष महोदय. मैं माननीय मंत्री जी से जानना चाहूँगा कि वैसे स्टेशन जो इस योजना में शामिल नहीं है और जो स्टेशन ए ग्रेड में है, जैसे हमारा अनुग्रह नारायण रोड माननीय मंत्री महोदय ए ग्रेड स्टेशन में है और ए ग्रेड स्टेशन के मापदंड के अनुसार वहाँ पर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और बुनियादी सुविधाएं वहाँ पर उपलब्ध जहाँ नहीं है, उसका जल्द निराकरण किस रूप से आप करना चाहेंगे महोदय, जो ए ग्रेड की श्रेणी में?
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, जिस तरह से स्टेशंस का एक एक करके जितनी भी बेसिक एमिनिटीज़ चाहिए उस पे काम लगातार चल रहा है. माननीय सांसद महोदय ने जिस पर्टिकुलर स्टेशन के बारे में कहा है, मैं उसकी जानकारी लेके आपको अलग से जानकारी.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 143, डॉक्टर बायारेड्डी शबरी.
क्वेश्चन 143 सर.
माननीय मंत्री महोदय.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उत्तर सदन के पटल पर रखा गया.
माननीय सदस्य.
Honorable Speaker, sir, as per the reply given by Honorable Minister, Nandyal and Guntakal trains, there are 4 trains that have been mentioned, and all 4 trains travel at a very odd timings. That is 12:55, 1:30 and 2:20 in the midnight, and also one train in the night, 8:20. So there are thousands of people that travel who are daily commuters and students and also office goers. Sir, through you, I would request the Honorable Minister to kindly provide a daily memo train or a passenger train, which is very beneficial to this route, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, Honorable Member has raised a genuine problem about no daytime train in her constituency between Nandyal and Guntakal. I've checked this entire matter in good detail. There are certain technical issues regarding the maintenance facilities at Nandyal. There is some maintenance facility for ICF coaches in Guntakal, but there is no maintenance facility in Nandyal. So I've asked the team to figure out some solution, find out a way by which this problem can be solved. At this point of time, we are working on it, and I'll also have a detailed discussion with the field officials very soon. And as soon as a solution can be found out, I'll inform the honourable member.
Honourable member, supplementary.
So my supplementary question, this is regarding Don and Dupadu Betamcherla railway, sir. This train, actually the sanction has been there, and also the final location survey was already done in 2023 itself, sir. But this is a very important issue, sir, because it connects to the Orvagal industrial node, and also it reduces the distance by 50 to 60 kilometers from Kurnool and Nandyal, sir. So, sir, but the DPR and also allocation of funds is still pending, sir. So I request you to look into the matter. Thank you.
I've noted the point that Honourable MP has raised, sir. I'll get the details of that project and inform her.
Srimati June Malia.
Sir, Daton in Paschim Mednipur lies on the Odisha border and has a large community of Lord Jagannath devotees who earlier depended on the Jagannath Express. Since the halt was removed during COVID and not restored, they are facing significant hardship. Through you, sir, I would like to ask the Honourable Minister whether the Ministry will restore the halt at Daton and what timeline the Ministry proposes for this in the interest of the devotees and the local population. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, this question was related to Guntakal Nandyal. Honorable MP has raised a question about Datun station. I'll get back to her after getting the details of that.
Question number 144, Sri Isha Khan Chaudhary.
Question number 144.
माननीय सदस्य, माननीय मंत्री महोदय,
Statement is laid on the House.
माननीय सदस्य,
Sir, here, sir. Screen, sir.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. The level crossing that is being discussed on the Azimganj New Farakka section of Malda Railway Division falls under my constituency of Malda Dakshin in Samsarganj block near Dak Bungalow. The public demand for a rail overbridge has been there for a long time due to tremendous traffic congestion, which is caused because the level crossing provides connectivity to the Dulian municipality and also links Bengal to Jharkhand and Bihar. I'm happy to know in the reply of the Honorable Railway Minister that the rail overbridge project has been sanctioned and that a detailed estimate is being done at present. I would like to ask the Honorable Railway Minister if he foresees any type of delays in the advancement of the project in terms of any land problems or any alignment issues. Will there be any delay in the project? Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, Honorable Member has raised this ROB on LC 43. After he had raised this point with me, I had sent a team to the field, and after field visit, the team has come back and given their report, and basis that report, the ROB has already been sanctioned. Right now, the alignment of the ROB is being finalized. There is one ROB, there is one flyover of National Highway, which is close to this flyover, just about 90 meters away from it, and that is why the team is trying to synchronize the design of this new flyover as well as the National Highway flyover. Honorable Speaker, sir, I also want to apprise Honorable Member through you, sir, that in West Bengal, there are 99 ROBs, flyovers and underpasses, which are pending because of lack of cooperation from the state government. There are 41 flyovers and underpasses where the alignment has to be finally okayed by the state government. There are 14 flyovers where the state government has to approve the final drawing. There are 27 ROBs and underpasses where the NOC is pending from the state government. There are 10 flyovers and underpasses where the land acquisition is pending from the state government. There are 7 flyovers and underpasses, Honorable Speaker, sir, where the law and order is the cause of delays. So Honorable Member's question, whether there will be a delay or not in this project, can be answered only if the state government is supporting us.
Honorable Member Supplementary.
Honorable Minister, my question is in the same line, that is there any deadline that could be given for the beginning of construction of the ROB at this area? Thank you.
Honorable Member, Honorable Speaker, sir, Honorable Member has raised a valid concern, but we cannot give a deadline because there are so many dependencies and especially dependencies on the state government where the alignment, where so many things have to be approved by the state government.
Kirti Azad.
धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष जी। मैं 35 सेकंड में ही बात खत्म करूंगा। बर्धमान जंक्शन में 2021 में रोड ओवरब्रिज बना था, आश्वासन दिया गया था जो फुट ओवरब्रिज तोड़ा गया है उसे साल भर में बना देंगे। मेरी डिविजनल में भी मीटिंग हुई, जोनल में भी मीटिंग हुई, दोनों में आश्वासन अक्टूबर में पिछली वर्ष दिया गया कि 1 महीने में शुरू होगा, जो काम अभी तक शुरू नहीं हुआ है। तो मैं जानना चाहता हूं माननीय मंत्री जी से कि वह काम कब शुरू होगा, जिससे कि वहाँ के बड़े बूढ़े बुजुर्ग, महिलाएं, बच्चे, हैंडीकैप जो रेल पार करके जाते हैं और पिछले ही महीने में एक्सीडेंट होकर 3 लोगों की जान गई, उनकी सुरक्षा कैसे हो पाएगी? मैं जानना चाहता हूं कब तक होगा।
ये प्रसून बनर्जी भी बैठे हैं बगल में।
प्रसून दादा का काम तो हमारे यहाँ से अप्रूव हो चुका है हमारे अध्यक्ष जी। अब आगे राज्य सरकार पे बहुत डिपेंडेंसी है और बंगाल में नहीं मैंने प्रसून दादा का जवाब दिया।
नहीं दे रहे, प्रसून बनर्जी का जवाब दे रहे हैं। बैठ जाओ, गुस्से में क्यों हो रहे हो इतना?
माननीय सांसद महोदय ने वर्धमान का जो प्रश्न पूछा है उस पर्टिकुलर एफओबी के बारे में मैं जानकारी लेके माननीय सांसद महोदय को दे दूंगा।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 145 श्री वामसी कृष्णा गद्दाम।
सर 145
14 माननीय ऑनरेबल मेंबर 552 नहीं आप बोले मेंबर शुरू हो जाएगा माइक।
Sir, thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for granting the previous requests. Ramagundam, Peddapalli to Manuguru, almost 4,000 crores DPR has been made. I would like to understand further details, sir, how this project is going to be deployed. 120 crores Kundanpalli ROB also is sanctioned, sir. 86 crores Kannala to Mantini. It's the most interior place in my constituency, sir. That FOB also is sanctioned. And 10 crores Mancherial to Hamaliwada FOB is sanctioned. Sir, I'd like to kindly request some timelines on when these projects can be deployed, as our youth of the constituency are facing a lot of hardships without these access, sir. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, ये एक बहुत ही खुशी की बात है कि कांग्रेस के 2 माननीय सदस्यों ने रेलवे के काम पे और प्रधानमंत्री जी के काम पे तारीफ किया है। ये प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो सबका साथ सबका विकास, इस भावना का एक स्पष्ट उदाहरण है। माननीय सांसद जी ने जो 2 एलसी के बारे में, 2 आरओबीज के बारे में और एक दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में कहा है, LC 31 और LC 32 ओडेला और कोलनूर, करेक्ट सर, ओडेला और कोलनूर, इन दोनों का अलाइनमेंट का फाइनलाइजेशन का काम चल रहा है और इसमें राज्य सरकार भी पूरा सहयोग कर रही है। और इसमें जेन्युइन एक प्रॉब्लम है कि दोनों ही तरफ डेंस पॉपुलेशन है। इन दोनों ही LC गेट्स पर दोनों साइड में डेंस पॉपुलेशन है। राज्य सरकार के अधिकारी और रेलवे के अधिकारी दोनों साइट विजिट कर चुके हैं और इसके बाद में भी कोई सॉल्यूशन निकले तो मैं बल्कि अपने अधिकारियों को बोलूँगा कि माननीय सांसद को भी साथ लेके साइट पे विजिट करें, जिससे कि उसका प्रॉब्लम का एक प्रैक्टिकल सॉल्यूशन निकल सके। LC 52 का लैंड एक्विजिशन ऑलरेडी इन प्रोग्रेस है with the state government, and as soon as the land acquisition gets completed, next steps can be taken, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Honourable Member Supplementary.
Sir, thank you so much for your response, sir. Sir, I come from Peddapalli. As you know, we are a very large industrial hub town. Sir, I'm taking this liberty to ask you for a semiconductor facility, particularly for Peddapalli district, sir. We have very young youth, which is very experienced and highly skilled and highly talented. And unfortunately, most of them are unemployed today, sir. You are aware that unemployment rates are very high in the country. I would request and demand a semiconductor facility, sir, with your kind office. If you can look at Peddapalli district, we have a lot of educated, unemployed youth. I feel we will be a huge contributor to the state and to the country if a semiconductor facility comes to our Peddapalli district, sir. You are aware we were about to get a semiconductor facility which was recently diverted to our neighboring state. I would also request you to look at that, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the question is of railways and two particular ROBs. Honorable member has raised a question about semiconductors. I would still like to tell honorable member through you, sir, that a lot of efforts have gone in making sure that the semiconductor ecosystem develops in Telangana, and electronics manufacturing ecosystem is also progressing very well in Telangana state. And if there is any proposal that honorable member has in his mind, certainly he can meet me, and I would like to support it.
Shri Mahu Bulla.
थैंक यू स्पीकर साहब। मोहतरम, आपके ज़रिए से मैं मिनिस्टर साहब से गुजारिश करना चाहता हूं कि रामपुर ज़िले में बहुत ज़्यादा परेशानी होती है। मेजॉरिटी ट्रेन जो है वो रुकती नहीं है और लोगों को स्टूडेंट्स को ख़ास तौर पर बहुत परेशानी होती है। 70 ट्रेनें गुजरती हैं लेकिन उसमें से 2-4 ही रुकती हैं। तो मेरी आपके तवज्जुह से मिनिस्टर साहब से गुजारिश है कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वहाँ ट्रेनों को रुकने के स्टॉपेज बना दें, चाहे थोड़ा वक्त दें, लेकिन ताकि शहरियों को आसानी हो जाए। थैंक यू।
श्री माननीय सांसद महोदय का रिक्वेस्ट मैंने नोट किया और यथासंभव आपसे
राजेश रंजन जी।
धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष महोदय। अंडरपास या ओवरब्रिज आम आदमी के दैनिक जीवन और उसके जान माल से जुड़ा हुआ है। मेरे पूर्णिया में बेलौरी चौक, कोर्ट स्टेशन के बगल में जनता चौक, जलालगढ़, गरबनैली, बनमनखी, जानकी नगर, रानी पथरा लगातार इस पर जाम के कारण कई घटना घट चुकी है। मैं कई बार आपसे मिलकर के भी ओवरब्रिज के बारे में, जनता चौक ओवरब्रिज, बनमनखी, जानकी नगर, गरबनैली, कस्बा के बारे में जिक्र किया और इसी तरह के फारबिसगंज की स्थिति भी, सेमापुर, कटिहार और कुर्सेला और बरारी की स्थिति बहुत ही खराब है और मुरलीगंज की स्थिति भी। और 3 जगहों पर सहरसा का ओवरब्रिज आज तक आपके पैसे देने के बावजूद भी निर्माण नहीं हो पाया। मीरगंज की स्थिति भी वही है। NH पर होने के बावजूद मधेपुरा, पूर्णिया का तीनों ओवरब्रिज का निर्माण नहीं हो पाया। क्या माननीय मंत्री महोदय, पूर्णिया में जो भी ओवरब्रिज है जिसके बारे में आपने पहले भी कह चुके हैं, मैंने लिखित भी दिया, क्या जनता चौक पर और बनमनखी, जानकी नगर, इन जगहों पर क्या ओवरब्रिज निर्माण की शुरुआत और जो निर्माण हो रहा है वो कब तक पूरा होगा, ये मैं जानना चाहता हूँ।
माननीय सांसद महोदय ने जो विषय, जिन पर्टिकुलर ओवरब्रिजेस की बात की है, उन सब के मैं डिटेल्स लेके आपको मैं जानकारी दे दूँगा।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 146 श्री तमिल सेरवन थंगा। 146 Honorable.
Your statement is laid on the table of the House.
Honorable member.
மாண்புமிகு பேரவைத் தலைவர் அவர்களே, நான் கேட்ட கேள்விக்கு மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் பதிலளித்திருக்கிறார்।
आज के लिए परमानेंट हो।
மினிஸ்ட்ரி ஆஃப் கார்ப்பரேட் அஃபேர் மூலமாக தான் இந்த சிறுபான்மை மக்களுக்கு நலத்திட்டங்கள் கொடுக்க முடியும் என்ற செய்தி சொல்லியிருக்காரு। நான் கேட்கிற கேள்வி, சார்,
मंत्री जी,
क्वेश्चने கேட்கல நான்।
आप बोलिए।
அதாவது கேள்வி, CSR மூலமா நடக்கக்கூடிய சிறுபான்மை மக்களுக்கு என்னென்ன திட்டங்கள் இருக்குன்னு கேட்கும்போது MCR மூலமாக தான் அது நடைமுறைப்படுத்தும்ன்ற செய்தியை மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் சொல்கிறாரு। தமிழ்நாட்டில் மாண்புமிகு மறைந்த தமிழ்நாடு முதல்வர் கலைஞர் அவர்கள் ஒரு திட்டம் கொண்டு வந்தார், நமக்கு நாம என்ற ஒரு திட்டம்। அந்த திட்டத்தில் அரசாங்கம் மூலியமாகவே பொதுமக்கள் ஒரு 20% பங்களிப்பு கொடுத்தா அரசு பணத்தை 80% கொடுத்து அந்த திட்டத்தை நிறைவேற்றுவதற்கு ஒரு அருமையான திட்டம் நமக்கு நாமே திட்டம் இருக்கிறது। அதே போல சிறுபான்மைத்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்கள் இந்த CSR மூலமாக அந்த பாதிக்கப்பட்ட மக்கள், சிறுபான்மை மக்கள், பேக்வர்ட் கிளாஸ், மத ரீதியான மக்களுக்கு ஒரு 20% பணத்தை கொடுத்தால் அந்த பகுதி மக்களுக்கு வேண்டிய நன்மைகளை அரசாங்கம் மூலியமாக இன்னும் அதிகப்படியாக செய்ய முடியும்। அதற்கு ஒன்றிய அரசு மூலமாக ஒரு கைட்லைன், வழிகாட்டுதல் முறையை ஒன்றிய அரசு ஏற்படுத்தி தருமா என்பதை தங்கள் மூலம் கேட்டு
Honorable Chairman, sir. This CSR fund, regarding that, no specific directives have been given by the government to the companies. The companies can, they are empowered for plan, decide, execute, and monitor the CSR funds. As per the section 137 of Companies Act 2013 and Schedule 7 of Companies Act. That is why no direction is given to these companies for CSR fund to these schemes, minority schemes. But this state government and other organization can avail that. But from minority affairs, two types of these schemes are there. One is 60%, that is centrally sponsored scheme, that is 60% by the central government and 40% by the implementing agency or the state government. And the central scheme is there. That is 100% from the central government. No, this company is empowered to give for that. That is why this answer is given.
சார், மாண்புமிகு பேரவைத் தலைவரே, நான் கேட்ட கேள்வி சிம்பிளான கொஸ்டின். அதாவது அந்த சிஎஸ்ஆர் மூலமாக ஒரு 20% பணத்தை ஒதுக்குனா அந்த பாதிக்கப்பட்ட மக்களுக்கு அரசு மூலியமாக 80% பணம் கிடைக்குது. நமக்கு நம்ம திட்டத்தில் எங்கள் தமிழ்நாட்டில் மாண்புமிகு கலைஞர் அவருக்கு கொண்டு வந்த திட்டம். அது மாதிரி ஆல் ஓவர் இந்தியா அந்த 20% பணத்தை கொடுத்தா எல்லா மாநிலத்தை சேர்ந்த மக்களும் பயன்பெறுவார்கள். அதற்கு அரசு மூலியமாக திட்டம் இருக்கான்னு தான் கேட்கிறேன் நான். Yes or no?
Yes, Speaker, sir. I have already explained that no specific direction has been given to these companies. But I would say that this, if the state government would like to utilize that, they can approach the companies and utilize that fund. That is as per the Companies Act. That they are asking about Companies Act. But the minority affairs, we are having the fund and we are giving the state. They have to utilize the fund 40%. The member is asking about the 40% of fund. If they have no fund, they can take from they can approach any company. And the director board of that company will decide about that. They can decide and give. Why they are asking to state government, central government? We are giving money, enough money. If they don't have money, don't ask about that.
मंत्री महोदय,
राज्य मंत्री जी ने अच्छा से बताया तो उनको थोड़ा सेटिस्फाई नहीं हुआ। एक तो सर क्लियर होना चाहिए कि माइनॉरिटी अफेयर्स मंत्रालय से जो भी फंड देते हैं वो अतिरिक्त है। जो भारत सरकार का नॉर्मल जितना भी स्कीम चलता है वो तो सबके लिए है, उसमें कोई धर्म जाति का तो विषय ही नहीं है, सबके लिए है। माइनॉरिटी अफेयर्स से जो देता है वो एडिशनल सपोर्ट है, उसका एक क्राइटेरिया है। लेकिन जो सीएसआर के बारे में माननीय सदस्य ने पूछा, हम कंपनी को मिनिस्ट्री डायरेक्शन नहीं दे सकते कि आप इतना फंड इसको देना है, क्योंकि सीएसआर एक गाइडलाइन के तहत काम करते हैं और मंत्रालय किसी कंपनी को डायरेक्शन देंगे ये तो कोई भी इसको मान्यता नहीं देंगे, कोई मानेगा भी नहीं। इसलिए लेकिन exactly that's what I'm explaining. The guideline is not for minority alone. All the guidelines are for all the companies. इसमें सारा ये सारे मेरे पास आते हैं, हम लोग बात करते हैं माइनॉरिटी के, हम लोग स्कीम चलाते हैं, हम लोग सपोर्ट करेंगे। लेकिन ये नहीं बोलना चाहिए कि माइनॉरिटी के लिए ये नहीं दिया वो नहीं दिया। भारत सरकार का स्कीम सबके लिए है, हम जो देते हैं वो अतिरिक्त है।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 147, डॉक्टर M.K. विष्णु प्रसाद।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 147,
माननीय मंत्री,
टेबल ऑफ द हाउस।
माननीय सदस्य।
Sir, I join other MPs to thank our Honorable Railway Minister because the Minister listens to our problems and if possible, he is also taking good care, sir. So in that way, we don't differentiate whether the treasury or opposition, sir. When that work is done, we appreciate. We criticize when it arises, when situation arises, sir. Regarding Amrit Bharat, sir, in my Kadalur constituency, already Virudhachalam station has been upgraded, sir. Now, Tirupadri Puliur station is being upgraded in this scheme, sir. By request is in Pennadam station, the platform is very low and the passengers are finding it very difficult to climb the railway, sir. So that has to be taken care, and Banduti station has to be upgraded under Amrita Bharat scheme, sir. And one more thing, sir, the toilets in the station as well as in the trains are to be maintained even more hygienically, sir. Kindly take extra action. And out of the mainstream, sir, before Corona, the senior citizens 60 years and above, male and female passengers used to get 60%, 40% respectively rebates, discount on the train tickets. This is pan-India. But during Corona, it was stopped abruptly. And we claim that our country is progressing very fast economically. I would like to know through the Speaker, sir, whether the Railway Ministry has any plans to reintroduce that discount scheme for the senior citizens, sir. And last, sir, I will not ask supplementary, sir. One more thing, sir. In Vande Bharat, sir, one more thing, sir. In Vande Bharat,
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to thank Honorable Member for the work which is going on. He has visited, and three, 4 days back he met me also, and he's brought some very important points about Virudhachalam junction, and especially the way the entire train movement in Tamil Nadu happens. He gave some very good suggestions. I would like to thank him. Regarding the Tirupadri Puliur station, about 6 crore rupees is being invested in redevelopment of this station. Virudhachalam, as Honorable MP has already noted, the work is already done. Honorable Speaker, sir, about 77 stations are being reconstructed under the Amrit Bharat scheme in Tamil Nadu, and 17 are already completed. The work is progressing very well. About the other points that Honorable Speaker, Member has raised about 2 more stations, I have taken note of that and would like to find out the field position, certainly, and apprise the Honorable Member about that. Regarding the subsidies, last year, Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to inform you that Railways has given about 60,000 crore rupees worth subsidy so that the passenger transport can remain affordable. And I would like to say that even compared to our neighboring countries, India is providing the most affordable transportation to our citizens, to our passengers. If you compare it with any other developed country, obviously there is a like almost 1/10 or even sometimes 5% of the cost of ticket which is there in the developed countries. But even compared to our neighboring countries, the ticket is kept at a very, very affordable price, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Member, supplementary.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate once again for the responsible answers given by the Honorable Minister. Regarding Amrit Bharat, Vande Bharat train, sir, passengers wants to take tickets on the station, sir. But that is not permitted by the station masters. They are asking the passengers to go into the train and buy the ticket. But when they get inside the train and ask for the ticket, the person who is charging, giving the ticket, gives you the fine, sir, with a penalty. Will the ministry look into this very seriously and solve the problem at the earliest, sir? Thank you very much.
This is a totally new subject that Honorable MP has brought, sir. I'll definitely look into it. If this is happening, then it is a very serious matter. It has not come to my notice so far, but definitely I would look into it.
Shri Sudhakar Singh.
अध्यक्ष जी, आपके माध्यम से मैं पूछना चाहता हूं कि अमृत भारत स्टेशन योजना के अंतर्गत बिहार राज्य के अंतर्गत बक्सर रेलवे स्टेशन का पुनर्निर्माण कब तक शुरू करने का विचार रखती है, क्योंकि भगवान राम की शिक्षा स्थली होने के नाते लाखों श्रद्धालु प्रतिवर्ष वहां यात्रा करते हैं।
ओके। माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, बक्सर स्टेशन के डेवलपमेंट का कंप्लीट पूरी जानकारी और उसका अभी का जो स्टेटस है वो मैं माननीय सांसद जी के पास पहुंचा दूं।
श्री दीपेंद्र हुड्डा।
अध्यक्ष जी, आपके माध्यम से दिल्ली रोहतक रेल मार्ग पर कुल 13 जोड़ी लोकल पैसेंजर ट्रेन नियमित रूप से कोविड से पहले चल रही थी, लेकिन कोविड के बाद इनमें से 5 बंद कर दी गई, जिनमें से 3 स्थायी रूप से बंद हो गई और 2 एक्सप्रेस ट्रेन में कन्वर्ट हो गई है, जिसके कारण बहुत से जो स्टेशन है कलावड़, अस्तलबोर, जो बीच के सारे स्टेशन हैं, उनके दैनिक यात्रियों को बड़ी कठिनाइयों का सामना करना पड़ रहा है। तो मेरी आग्रह है, ये 2014 से पहले ये 13 जोड़ी ट्रेन चल रही थी, अब आपकी सरकार के कार्यकाल में आप बढ़ाने की बजाय कम हो गई है। मंत्री महोदय इसका संज्ञान लेकर इनको दोबारा से शुरू कराएं।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, मैं पहले तो माननीय सांसद महोदय को स्पष्ट तौर पे जानकारी देना चाहूँगा कि गाड़ियाँ कम नहीं हुई है, गाड़ियाँ बढ़ रही है, लगातार बढ़ रही है, और इसके डेटा भी मैं आपको ज़रूर दे दूंगा। और मैंने पहले भी प्रश्नों के जवाब में स्पष्ट तौर पे डेटा भी दिया है किस तरह से गाड़ियाँ बढ़ रही है और लगातार बढ़ रही है। ऐसा नहीं है कि केवल कांग्रेस के समय में अनाउंस हो जाती थी, गाड़ियाँ चलती नहीं थी, वैसा नहीं है। अब लगातार बढ़ रही है, लगातार बढ़ रही है, और लगातार कैपेसिटी भी बढ़ रही है, नई जनरेशन की गाड़ियाँ भी आ रही है। तो माननीय सांसद महोदय ने दिल्ली रोहतक के विषय में जिन जो प्रश्न पूछा है उसके स्पेसिफिक डिटेल्स लेके मैं माननीय सांसद को।
श्री मणिकम टेगोर।
Sir, Amit Bharat station scheme is one of the important schemes, and it has the station selected are also on some kind of logic. And Virudhunagar is a district headquarter and the aspirational district also. It has been one of those stations in Tamil Nadu, and this station work started 2 years before. There is a delay in that work. Honorable Minister will date completion of the date, and in the next phase will the Sivakasi station, which is a very important station also in Virudhunagar district, will be included in the ABSS scheme. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the development of stations while the traffic is going on is honestly a very complex, very complex task, because we have to look at the safety of the passengers. We have to look at that the train operation should not get disrupted. Trains are moving and the station construction is also going on simultaneously. So that's why works of this nature normally have a time span of 5 to 8 years. Globally, we have many examples. For example, whether it is the Berlin station, whether it is Sydney station, whether it is Stuttgart station, all these stations, the development programs normally took 9 to 11 or sometimes even like a very long period. But in our case, we are trying our best, and there are good results also. So far, we have been able to complete 160 stations, and in that spirit, we are continuing to work throughout the country for all the stations, including the station Virudhunagar raised by Honorable MP. Regarding the station Sivakasi, at this point of time, there are 77 stations which are taken up under Amrit Bharat station scheme. I can give the detailed list to Honorable Member, and once we and as we make progress on these stations, in fact, the entire progress is known to most of the members who are active in the areas, and if there is any particular station where there is any specific problem pointed out by any honorable member, I make a request to honorable MPs, honorable members, that please bring the issue to me. Certainly, I would like to solve it as soon as possible. Regarding Virudhunagar, about 23 crore rupees is being invested in Virudhunagar station. Circulating area is completed. My staff's handwriting is difficult to read. Canopy and the elevator work is getting completed, but I would like to say that the work is progressing very well.
श्री राजू राय, 1 मिनट में।
धन्यवाद सर। माननीय मंत्री जी, मेरा सवाल कुछ नया नहीं है। मैं सिर्फ आपसे जानना चाहता हूं
क्या आपके संज्ञान में है कि मऊ रेलवे स्टेशन कमर्शियली अपग्रेड हो चुका है? और मैं पहले दिन से जो निवेदन कर रहा हूं, मऊ के लिए कुछ है या नहीं है? वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस का जो आपने वादा किया था कि कोई और अल्टरनेटिव करेंगे, मऊ से कोई नई ट्रेन चलाने का विचार है या नहीं, अपग्रेडेशन के बाद खास तौर से?
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, माननीय सांसद महोदय के जो रिक्वेस्ट है इस पे इनसे कई बार चर्चा भी हुई है और यथासंभव प्रयास किया जा रहा है, ऐसा नहीं कि किसी क्षेत्र को इग्नोर कर।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 148 श्री जी लक्ष्मी नारायण।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 148 सर।
माननीय मंत्री महोदय,
is laid on the table of the house.
माननीय सदस्य।
Sir, respected speaker sir, I wish to bring to the notice of the honorable minister that in the mandals of Kuderu, Kambaduru and Gutti in my parliamentary constituencies, post offices have been shifted repeatedly due to the absence of permanent buildings. This constant relocation has caused significant inconvenience to the residents who are forced to travel long distances simply to access essential postal services. The department already owns land in all three mandals, yet no construction has been undertaken, resulting in delays in service delivery and also exposing government land to the risk of the encroachment. Therefore, I would like to ask the Honourable Minister, will the government take up the construction of permanent postal buildings on the existing departmental land in Kuderu, Kambaduru and Gutti mandals to ensure stable and accessible and timely postal services for the public, sir?
Honorable Minister Supplementary.
Sir, anytime we have a standardized process, sir, for any post office to renovate or to reconstruct or to upgrade for modern facilities, sir. As far as specific post offices that the Honorable MP has requested, we are happy to look into those, sir. But in general, in Andhra Pradesh, we have spent over 6 crores of money for upgrading the post offices, sir. And the other thing is, the Amaravati new capital has been formed, and there we are building with almost 80 crores a completely world-class new regional office, sir. So whatever the Honorable MP has requested, we are happy to look into, sir. Thank you.
Sri N.K. Premchandan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Sir, regarding the post offices, nowadays the government of India is giving less importance regarding the infrastructure development of the post offices. And so many post offices have been abolished in the rural areas. And sir, if you examine it, even the dilapidated post offices, there is no money allocated for the reconstruction or the upgradation. Sir, if you go through the answer, the amount so far earmarked is very less. What is the reason why no significance is being given to the post offices? Even in my constituency on Anchal post office, it is in a dilapidated condition, but unfortunately no money is being spent so as to upgrade it. So I would like to know the reason by which the post office development, infrastructure development is not being taken care, and also the allocation to the states is also disproportionate. What is the reason therefore? Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, Premchandran ji, as always, has raised a very, very important question. I would like to take this opportunity to underline that the India Post system today is the largest postal system in the world. We have 1,64,000 post offices through the length and breadth of our country. We have close to 2.78 lakh Gramin Dak Sevaks who day and night toil to convey not business alone, sir, but to convey emotion from one human being to the other. I would like to use this opportunity in the House to bow my head to all our Gramin Dak Sevaks across the length and breadth of our country that do a yeoman's service. With the point that he has raised, I would like to point out that in the last 11 years of Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji's government, we have concentrated on strengthening the India Post system. We have constructed close to about 4,903 new post offices, sir, in left-wing extremism states only in the last three and a half years. 5,746 new post offices have been sanctioned, sir, in unbanked villages, out of which 5,657 as on date, sir, have been opened. So 97% of that task has been completed. And in the last 11 years, we have expanded the postal network by 10,117 post offices in the country. In the last 5 years, sir, we have sanctioned and expensed close to 405 crore rupees for the construction, renovation of not only postal buildings, but we have 49 heritage post offices also, sir, belonging to India Post, which today are our jewels, and we have spent money on that. Having said that, sir, the Indian postal system requires certainly funding to be able to renovate the other balanced 25,000 post offices that are owned by India Post. We are working on that today. Not only that, I would like to assure through you, sir, the House, that we are bringing in place, in the process of bringing in place, a full business process re-engineering exercise for India Post, by which our first mile, middle mile, and last mile delivery will become much more prompt, much more service-oriented, and much more digitally oriented for the crores of citizens across our country. We are bringing in automation. We're looking at the best in class across the world. And I'm working on that right now with the department and the MOS, and we will bring that forward in the days to come to make India Post, as the finance minister said in her budget speech, the top logistics carrier in the world, coming from India as the jewel for the world. Thank you, sir.
प्रश्नकाल समाप्त। माननीय सदस्यगण, मुझे निम्नलिखित माननीय सदस्यों की स्थगन प्रस्ताव की सूचना प्राप्त हुई है। श्री गुरजीत सिंह ओजला, प्रोफेसर सौगत राय, श्री वीरेंद्र सिंह, DM कथीर आनंद, अमराराम, एडवोकेट चंद्रशेखर, श्री मनीष तिवारी। मैंने आज किसी भी स्थगन प्रस्ताव की सूचना की अनुमति नहीं दी गई है। सभा पटल पर रखे जाने वाले पत्र आइटम नंबर 2 श्री राव इंद्रजीत सिंह जी।
Speaker, sir, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 2 in today's revised list of business.
आइटम नंबर 3 डॉक्टर माननीय सदस्य प्लीज, मैं फिर माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह करता हूं, सदन में ज़्यादा देर खड़े होकर बात नहीं करें, और माननीय मंत्री भी जब जाएं सबसे हाथ मिलाते हुए नहीं जाएं। आइटम नंबर 3 डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह जी।
अध्यक्ष महोदय, आपकी अनुमति से मैं आज की संशोधित कार्यवली की क्रम संख्या 3 पर मेरे नाम के आगे सूचीबद्ध कागजात सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष।
आइटम नंबर 4 श्री जितिन प्रसाद जी।
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, I rise to lay the papers listed against my name at serial number 4 in today's revised list of business.
आइटम नंबर 4 श्री डॉक्टर पी चंद्रशेखर।
With your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 5 in today's revised list of business. Thank you.
आइटम नंबर 6 श्री सतीश चंद्र दुबे।
आदरणीय अध्यक्ष जी, आपकी अनुमति से मैं आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची में मेरे नाम के सामने कर्म संख्या 6 पर उल्लेखित कागजातों को सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
आइटम नंबर 7 श्रीमती नीबूबेन बामनिया। प्लीज
माननीय अध्यक्ष
प्लीज माननीय
महोदय,
सदस्य,
मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची में क्रम संख्या 7 पर अपने नाम के आगे उल्लेखित कागजात हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में सभा पटल पर रखती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
आइटम नंबर 8 श्री बी मेहताब जी, श्री के गोपीनाथ।
सर महोदय, मैं आज के संशोधित कार्यसूची में
माननीय सदस्य प्लीज आप चेंबर में मिलिए, ये चेंबर नहीं है आपका, जाइए अपनी अपनी सीट पे, चेंबर में जाके मिला करें। नो माननीय सदस्यगण,
आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची में
मेहताब जी, 1 मिनट। माननीय सदस्यगण, हम सबको संसदीय परंपराओं के पालनीय नियमों को कई बार पढ़ना चाहिए और हमेशा ये प्रयास करना चाहिए कि हम संसद की गरिमा के लिए संसदीय पालनीय नियमों का पालन करें। बैठ जाइए, ये आपको काम नहीं दिया, मुझे दिया है, बैठ जाइए। बैठिए, बैठिए, आप सीनियर व्यक्ति हैं, बैठिए। बहुत बैठे बैठे बोलते हैं आप, प्लीज बैठिए दादा, दादा बैठिए, बैठे बैठे नहीं। आपको ज़्यादा नियम पालन करना चाहिए ताकि नए सदस्यों को अच्छा मार्गदर्शन मिले। प्लीज बैठिए, आप बैठे बैठे बहुत बोलते हैं।
महोदय, मैं आज के संशोधित कार्यसूची में अपने नाम के समक्ष यथा सूचीबद्ध वित्त संबंधी स्थायी समिति के 6 विवरणों हिंदी तथा अंग्रेजी संस्करणों की एक प्रति प्रस्तुत करता हूँ।
आइटम नंबर 9 श्री अनुराग सिंह ठाकुर।
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, I rise to present the 15th report, Hindi and English versions of the Standing Committee on Coal, Mines and Steel on the subject, expediting and simplifying environment and forest clearance process for coal mining projects pertaining to the Ministry of Coal as listed against my name in today's list of business.
Item number 10, Shri Purushottam Rupala ji.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I rise to lay on the table of the copy of following report in English and Hindi of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Industry. 1. 331st report on action taken by government on the recommendation observation contained in the 328th report of the Committee on Review of Performance of Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program pertaining to the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Thank you.
Item number 11, Rao Inderjit Singh ji.
Speaker, sir, I rise to make statements on the status of implementation of recommendations of the Standing Committee on Finance contained in the 18th and 23rd reports on demands for grants of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation for the year 2024-25 and 2025-26 respectively, listed at serial number 11 in today's revised list of business. Since these statements are lengthy, it is requested that these may be treated as read.
Item number 12, Shri Dr. Jitendra Singh ji.
Speaker, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House status of the implementation of the recommendations in 398th report of the Standing Committee on Science, Technology, Environment, Forest and Climate Change on demands for grants 2020-25 pertaining to the Department of Space. Thank you, Speaker, sir.
Item number 13, Shri Jitin Prasad ji.
Respected sir, with your kind permission, I rise to make statements showing implementation status on recommendations contained in the 4th and 9th reports of the Standing Committee on Communications and Information Technology on demands for grants 24-25 and year 25-26 respectively pertaining to the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and without taking the valuable time of the House, I lay the appendix on the table of the House.
Item number 14, Dr. P. Chandrasekhar.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in pursuance of the Direction 73A of the Honorable Speaker, Lok Sabha, I would like to lay statement showing status of implementations of the recommendations and observations contained in the 8th and 10th reports of Standing Committee on Communications and Information Technology on demands for grants 2025 to 2026 pertaining to Department of Telecommunications and Department of Posts, respectively, on the table of the House. Thank you, sir.
माननीय सदस्यगण, जिन माननीय सदस्यों का आज नियम 377 के अधीन मामले उठाने की अनुमति प्रदान की गई है, वे अपने अनुमोदित पाठ सदन के पटल पर व्यक्तिगत रूप से रखने के लिए मैं सभी से आग्रह करता हूं। श्री के.सी. वेणुगोपाल।
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to participate in the debate of electoral reforms, which is one of the most important, crucial for our democracy. I would like to quote the words of architect of the Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I'm quoting, "The House will realize that franchise is the most fundamental things in a democracy. No person who is entitled to be brought into the electoral rolls on the ground which we have already mentioned in our Constitution, namely an adult of 21 years of age, should be excluded merely as a result of prejudice of a local government or the whim of an officer. That would cut at the very root of democratic government."
एक मिनट, प्लीज माननीय सदस्य, प्लीज माननीय सदस्य।
Thank you, sir. This historic words from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was on June 15, 1949, when Article 289 was introduced, were not just a warning. They were a constitutional prophecy, sir. For decades since the first general election of 1951-52, the Election Commission commanded full trust among the entire nation. But unfortunately today, sir, that sanctity has been completely compromised. The idea of an impartial electoral umpire has been replaced now. It now openly collapses under political pressures and becoming a partisan, sir.
Shame.
The right to vote is not a mercy from the government, sir. It is the fundamental principle of democracy. Every citizen above 18 is guaranteed his right. As the Honorable Leader of Opposition yesterday pointed out, vote chori is the anti-national act. Unfortunately, instead of preventing this anti-national act, our election commission has been enabling it. Sir, I'm bringing it to your notice before the general election 2024. Sir, our party, Indian National Congress Party, having much resources in our kitty. We are a poor party, sir, in this country, not like BJP. Just before the general election, what happened, sir? Our entire account had been frozen. What was the reason? Delaying of income tax return for 2 weeks. Can you imagine in a democratic world, a political party's account had been frozen due to the delaying of 2-week income tax return? That too, just before the general election. This was the attitude. Election Commission, we filed a petition to Election Commission. They didn't intervene at all. You can see that entire country, whenever an election is going to be announced, income tax will be very active, CBI will be active, and ED will be active. Raid after raid, every day raid against the opposition. This is not happening to the BJP people. They're completely free. Therefore, this as I'm bringing in these two occasions, sir. Sir, we had been reading the deliberation and discussion happened in the Constitutional Assembly on the issue of Election Commission. That point itself, the question was arised. Sir, since 1950, I already told Election Commission commands the trust of the entire nation. There was no serious allegation against Election Commission at all. But the recent years, multiple petitions went to Supreme Court of India. That point of time, Supreme Court Constitutional Bench under Justice K.M. Joseph, Constitutional Bench given a verdict for till the law enact, there should be a mechanism including Prime Minister, LOP of Lok Sabha and the Supreme Court Chief Justice of India. Sir, this was the Anu Benwal judgment, Justice K.M. Joseph bench rule. Until Parliament legislated, the CEC and EC must be appointed by a committee comprising the Prime Minister, LOP and the Chief Justice of India. The goal was very simple, sir. Intention of the Supreme Court is very simple. There should be an impartial umpire who can do fair and free election for the Election Commission of India. This was the intention of the Supreme Court. Nobody can question that intention of the Supreme Court. Yesterday, Honorable Minister told that we made a law because of Supreme Court directed us. Whenever you are making a law, at least you should apply the mindset. What was the intention of that Supreme Court verdict? Supreme Court verdict is very clear. There should be an impartial umpire for conducting elections. But you didn't want to be Supreme Court Chief Justice of India in that committee. Therefore, immediately after the Supreme Court judgment, you enacted that judgment, removing the Chief Justice from that committee. Therefore, your intention is very clear. Your intention is very clear. You are very much scared of putting Chief Justice of India in that committee. Yes. Chief Justice is not our man. Chief Justice is going to be a neutral man. Now, sir, let me complete, brother. Sir, after that, yesterday, Honorable LOP told about
सर कमिटी है सर उसमें चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया सीबीआई डायरेक्टर को सेलेक्ट करते हैं सर उसके बाद भी ये क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं सर इनका किसी के ऊपर विश्वास थोड़ा है सर क्योंकि आपको पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर
सर yesterday
ऑटोमेटिक ऑन हो जाती है सर आपसे भी पूछते रहिए सर क्या पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर है क्या पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर है क्या पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर है क्या पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर है
सर yesterday this was one instance. Honorable Law Minister has to answer. You didn't answer the question of LOP yesterday. You have done so many tamashas, but you didn't answer the real questions put by LOP and other opposition leaders. What was the reason? What was the reason for making a law to give immunity to the Election Commission of India? No. What was the what? You didn't answer it. You can verify. The real question of this country is that till 2023, so many election commission was there. Brave, neutral, dynamic election commissions were there. Nobody got this immunity. Nobody asked this immunity. Why this demand of immunity for the election commission came now, 2023? No. There is an answer, Minister. Because of the guilty conscience of the election commission and the government. You know that. You know that you are violating the basic principle of democracy. Sir, okay, sir. Yeah, sorry. You are violating the basic principle of democracy. You are completely trying to destroy the democracy. That is why now Election Commission needs this immunity. This is impunity for the crime, sir. Yes. This is going to be a lifetime washing machine procedure. Basically, this immunity is going to be an impunity for crime. Yes. Again, I am repeating, this is the all-time washing machine.
Get out of jail card.
Sir.
Stay out of jail card.
Sir, I think whenever Parliament is enacting a law, we are all here because of this democratic vote. We are all here because of the vote. Whenever we are enacting a law regarding the basic fundamental principles of democracy, you are doing actually murder of democracy through this legislation. That was happened in 2023. Sir, after this 23 got immunity, then Election Commission selection process now become Prime Minister, Home Minister. Now, what was I saw in my childhood itself, sir, I am witnessing the conduct of election commissions, their actions. Sir. During the election time, there should be a level playing field for all political parties. That was the general principle. That is why the election commissions of India, many point of time, strongly came forward to protect the neutrality of the commission. Now, you can see that in your state, sir, in your state, 2024, Banswara, Rajasthan, our Honorable Prime Minister spoken about. The Congress manifesto is saying that they will calculate the gold of the mothers and sisters, get information about it, and then distribute it. Brothers and sisters, these urban Naxals thought will not let even your Mangal Sutra escape. They will go this far. This was the Prime Minister's speech in Banswara 2024. Sir, my point is that,
एक मिनट ऐसे नहीं करते हैं फिर एक मिनट माननीय सदस्य, मैं आपसे आग्रह कर रहा हूं कि एक मिनट प्लीज, एक मिनट माननीय सदस्यगण, मैं इतना सा आग्रह करता हूं कि हम बाहर के स्टेटमेंटों पे जाएंगे ना तो दोनों तरफ से बहुत स्टेटमेंट बाजी होगी, इसलिए अपन जो बोल रहे हैं आप कंक्रीट बात बोले। हाँ, कई लोग आम सभाओं में बोलते हैं ये सदन है, सदन आम सभाओं में अंतर होता है चीजों। माइक चालू है एकदम।
Sir, this is a discussion of electoral reforms. When we are discussing about the electoral reforms, we need to point out all these issues, sir. Sir, when we complained about this code of conduct violation by the Prime Minister, Election Commission, what they have done, sir, they have forwarded our letter to J.P. Nadda ji, BJP President. This was the Election Commission. Accordingly, I am directed to forward a copy of the representation dated 21/4/2024 made by Indian National Congress, representation dated 23/4/24 made by the Communist Party of India, and representation dated 21/24 to the BJP National President. So, Prime Minister spoke all these things. The same day, one manipulated complaint came against Rahul Gandhi. Yes. That also given to. My point is, sir, where was the neutral umpire? Yes. This was my posture, sir. Why I am talking all these things? Where was the neutral umpire, sir? Sir, this is very, very disturbing, sir. Sir, election time, every political party will promise some schemes, some benefits to voters. Quite natural, through manifesto, or the government also can do schemes, no problem. But just before the election, one day before the election, putting money into the bank account of the voters and telling the voters in the polling booth that this will not repeat if you are not voted for BJP. Is it not a violation, sir? Is it not a violation? Sir, this is what happening, sir. This is what happened in Bihar also. My Bihar friends know that. In polling booth, what happened in Bihar, everybody know that. Sir, this is very much unfortunate, sir. Sir, now I'm coming to SIR, sir. Yesterday, Honorable Minister spoke about SIR. This is not new things. In your term was also SIR was there. My term SIR copy is with me. 2004, this is the order of that Election Commission of India, 2004. 6-month procedure. Yes. That is not before the election. Yes. They deferred the SIR of Arunachal Pradesh and Maharashtra due to the election. Maharashtra and the Arunachal Pradesh was going for election. That point of time, Election Commission deferred the process of intensive revision of that Maharashtra and Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh. Now what you are doing, just before Bihar election, 2 months before election, you started SIR. Now Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Assam, Pondicherry, Bengal, all state going for election. Just before the election, you started SIR. That too, total procedure, earlier procedure was 6 months. Now it was 2 months point something. After Supreme Court intervention, some extension happened. What was the intention, sir? I don't know. JP Naddaji is not here. I don't know. In Bihar, some strange thing is happening, sir. In Bihar experience, sir, some estimate put the total deletion is 65 lakhs SIR. This is the single largest deletion of voters in one stroke since independence. The worst was marginalized communities. At the same time, as per the independent survey, 1.5 lakh, yesterday LOP told about that. Genuine voters were related. I am also one of the petitioners in the Supreme Court for my party, sir. The case is still going on. That way, only because of the Supreme Court intervention, Aadhaar card, ration card, land records of old NRC, style question, enter electoral votes, the danger is not hypothetical. It is existential, sir. Our concern is, sir, for example, not for Congress Party, former election commissioner, I can quote what Ashok Lavasa cautioned that Election Commission of India through such an SIR is undermining public trust. Shame. He described this exercise in Bihar as unprecedented in the ECI history. Shame. He warned that its methodology will set troubling precedents if expanded nationwide. Former CEC S.Y. Qureshi described the Bihar experience as an epic exclusion. Shame. Sir, Hindu has done a little bit study our national newspaper, and they focused on the 65 lakh voter deleted from the draft electoral roll. They came out with some interesting data. That is why I am searching for our Honorable Health Minister, BJP President Naddaji was here or not. Because of Bihar, sir, what happened? 80 assembly parts showed an unusually high proportion of young deaths. In these areas, more than half of the deceased voters were under the age of 50. For example, at one polling station in Bhagalpur, 50 out of 58 total deaths were of individual under 50. Sir, one polling station, 58 names deleted due to death. After that 58 death, 50 people are under 50 years. That's a very serious concern, sir. If the government of India has to have a concern of young death, they have also 58 people dying in a booth. After 58, all 50 people are below 50 means, what is the health ministry is doing, sir? Yes. This is a clear-cut example of SIR misuse. I'm very worried about all these things, sir. There's this hurried SIR. What happened in my state, sir? One poor employee was a BLO in northern Kerala, Kannur district. He suicide, sir. In your state, how many people suicide, sir? In your states, BLOs. Sir, who will reply the family of the deceased person, sir? Because of this hurried experiment, hurried exercise, entire BLO got so much pressures, and they are not in a position to overcome this pressure. That is why they committed suicide. Lot many valuable life had been spoiled. So my question, when all the learned members are here, we all know about the Election Commission's procedure. Whenever an electoral reforms is happening, they will consult with the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders in this election process, sir? Mainly political parties. So whenever you are going for a reform in elections, usually Election Commission will consult with the political parties and take a common view about how to move forward. In Kerala, sir, entire state assembly, unanimously, state assembly, all political parties, except BJP, sir, they unanimously passed the resolution because local body election is going on. The calendar of SIR is completely same with the local body elections dates. Therefore, Assembly unanimously passed the resolution and sent it to Election Commission and Government of India that at least you postpone this procedure. Then, what happened? Not only that, chief electoral officer of the state, the officer of the Election Commission in the state, he also told that it is very difficult now to do this SIR, better to postpone SIR. All the political party, Chief Minister convened a political conference of political party, all political party except BJP demanded this. For whom, sir, political party didn't want now, electoral officer didn't want now, sir, for whom Election Commission of India is acting. Yes. Basically, my question is that Election Commission of India role in these things is not total at all. This is what I want to say, sir, but before, I think now, after the intervention of the Supreme Court, now they are postponing. Is that the way, sir? Without judicial intervention, Election Commission has to do all these things. But instead of doing all neutral actions, they are completely doing partisan actions, sir. That is why we are very much worried. Sir, we have put forward 3-4 questions. Yesterday, Honorable LOP emphasized 3-4 major issues. Sir, what are the issues? Why no mission-readable voter list? Yes. We are discussing the electoral reforms, sir. We are discussing the electoral reforms. Our question, entire national question, in this current date, we are talking about digital India. Therefore, in this digital India era, why not machine-readable voter list? The question, very simple. Number 2, why you have given a clean sheet to destroy video evidence, CCTV evidence? That also there is a history. After Punjab, Haryana court as instructed, after the Haryana election, the court instructed the Election Commission to provide all these facts, then including 17C form. Immediately after that, they come with a order, Election Commission of India, to overcome that High Court order. Earlier, they have done for the process of selecting the election commission. Then why they are permitting this fraudulent list? Sir, why the election commission is acting as an agent of ruling party? These things has to be addressed. India is a democratic country. Yesterday we discussed about that. Sir, the diversity of the country, our country is great, sir. How many languages, sir? How many religions, sir? How many castes, sir? The connecting bond is the democratic process of this country. You are completely destroying that democratic process. It will going to harm the diversity and unity of this country. You are in a different terrain. Now, sir, when British was ruling our country, Britishers thought that they can rule India so many years, forever, by using their gun and wealth. But that colonial rule stopped by the millions of people of India. They went to jail. So many people sacrificed their life. Now BJP talking about the Vande Bhataram or okay, but they didn't have any role in the freedom struggle at all. But that point of time, our forefathers fight for freedom. Our forefathers fight for freedom. They went to jail, sir. So many people lost their life. But finally, India got freedom. Finally, India got freedom. Britishers ran away from our country, sir. This was the wisdom of our people. This was the courage of our people. This was actually the commitment of our Indian people, sir. Now our Modi ji and Amit Shah ji is thinking that same way, using ED, using CBI, using income tax, and using election commission. They think that they can rule this country forever. They are thinking that they can rule this country forever. But sir, very, very politely, I am reminding the India fought against the British colonial rule. If we can succeed that struggle, you can come with ED, you can come with CBI, you can come with election commission. But finally, everything will be decided by the people of India. There will be a movement in India. There will be a movement in India to save democracy of this country, sir. There will be a movement in India. You don't think that this type of vote chori can be survived forever. This vote chori, we will ensure that this vote chori is not going to come what may. We are not bothered about going for jail. We are not bothering about anything. But we know that you will put us in jail. We know that. You will use all your weapons against us. But even though bravely we are telling that, we will fight it out and we will try to save our democracy in this country, sir. That's what I want to say. So thank you very much, sir.
Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad.
आदरणीय अध्यक्ष जी, मैं विपक्ष की ओर से अभी श्री वेणुगोपाल जी का भाषण सुन रहा था। बाकी विपक्ष के नेताओं का भाषण सुना, चुनाव सुधार को लेकर चर्चा हो रही है, उसका मैं जवाब दूंगा। लेकिन एक बात मुझे बार बार लग रही है कि विपक्ष के नेताओं के भाषण में तल्खी बहुत है। चाहे वो विपक्ष के नेता का हो या माननीय वेणुगोपाल जी का हो। ये तल्खी का कारण क्या है? ये पीड़ा, ये दर्द, ये कसक क्यों है? तो वो हार जाते हैं। तो जब जनता वोट नहीं देती है तो चुनाव आयोग गड़बड़ है, जनता वोट नहीं देती है तो बाकी गड़बड़ है। तो भाई अगर जनता आपको वोट नहीं देती तो हम क्या करें? अभी आप हमारे प्रदेश की बात कर रहे थे माननीय वेणुगोपाल जी, बिहार हमारा प्रदेश, आपको मालूम है ना मिस्टर Venugopal, I hope you are aware that I come from Bihar. I'm an MP from Bihar, okay? You talked a lot about my state.